Sure.
Yes, okay.
Good morning, everyone. So I will give you a quick overview of where we stand in terms of the larger X-Culture context, and then I will turn it over to Rafael, Luisa, Sarah for the more academy-related content. So as you know, X-Culture is part of a sort of university program originally designed for MBA and business university students. But now we also have the academy track. So now we also have a separate track for teenagers and a separate track for professionals. But nonetheless, you're still part of the university program. And so this semester, we have about 6,000 students from about 155 universities in about 70 countries, 70 countries, if you measure by the location of the students. So it's about 46 countries by the location of the university, about 70 countries by the location of the students, and about 115 countries by the nationality of the students. And so the university students participate in sort of two cohorts. The first cohort will be placed on Teams on Monday in 2 days. And then it's a smaller one, so we expect about 2,000 students in that cohort. And then the second cohort of university students will be placed on Teams on October 2nd, I believe. And so that's when the academy students will be placed on Teams as well. So the reason we have two cohorts for the university students is because the different countries, different universities have different semester dates. And so at some universities, the semester has already started, and at some it starts later. So we have to accommodate that by splitting the students into two cohorts. And so just like you guys, the university students have to complete training and complete a readiness test. So they do not have to do 4 tests. They do only 1 test. The reason being that they are more prepared. All of them are business students. All of them have taken international business, business management, strategy, marketing courses already. And so we know that they did well in those courses, but we still want them to complete the special focused X-Culture readiness test. And so, as I said, the first cohort will be placed on Teams on Monday. The other cohort is still going through the training, through the logistics management, acceptance letters, all of that stuff. And so while you're doing your training, they're getting ready in their own area and will be placed on Teams together with you. And then, yes, so the second cohort and you guys will be placed on Teams. If I remember correctly, it's October the 2nd. And so by that time, you need to complete all of your tests. So there are 4 tests, and we are paying attention not only to your percentage of the correct answers on each test, but also we're looking at your timeliness, extent of the answers you provide, for the reason that X-Culture is a team-based project, and nobody wants people on the team, on their team, who are not fully engaged, who are not fully committed, who are not properly prepared. And so to us, as I said, what you have sort of here, how smart you are, how well you speak English, how knowledgeable you are, that is as important as how motivated you are, how ready you are to sustain a high level of performance week after week after week. So make sure that you don't miss any of the tests, make sure that you're never late, because those are the signs, those are the indicators that tell us that, well, maybe he will be or she will be late for the team meetings, or maybe she or he will not do the actual task as part of the teamwork. And so we pay attention to those things. But yes, otherwise, that's a general overview of where we stand. And so I'm turning the microphone back to Rafael for the academy-related content.
Thank you, Vas. Thank you very much for your words. Thank you very much for joining us today. So, hello, guys. Where is Eva? I just see a chair. Oh, there she is.
One more thing, if I may, because I see some
Sure.
familiar faces here. So our wonderful Rafael just sent us the summary and review of the post-symposium feedback and satisfaction survey from the students. So most of the students have completed that survey, and we looked at the numbers, as well as we compared the numbers from the last symposium, which was in Poland, in Lublin, Poland, a few weeks ago, to the previous symposia that we had in Italy, in Canada, and so on. And the numbers are very good. So the vast majority of the students were very happy. The things went well. There were some challenges, and many students commented on them. Like, for example, the weather was unusually hot. The AC didn't work in one of the hotels, which was problematic. In Europe in general, they're not as much AC oriented, air conditioning oriented as in the United States. So many classrooms didn't have AC, and that was a problem. There were some issues with transportation. So again, some of the events, the hosts provided buses that were not most comfortable. So we did get some complaints about that, and we kind of knew about those problems. And I'm happy that we know about them now even more. So we'll be paying extra attention as we're preparing the event in Thailand. So, but overall, the numbers are actually as good or even better on some of the dimensions than what we saw in the past. And so I see some of the ambassadors here who were responsible to basically delivering the event. So I know, guys, at times it was overwhelming. So many people, so many cultures, so many languages, so many things going on. Some days were so packed with events that students actually complained that there was too much stuff going on. So we tried to put as much as possible, but evidently on some of the days we put too much. But all in all, everyone was generally very happy with the event. So which is very encouraging because we started preparing for Thailand now. So we have Atlanta in a month and a half, but then we have Thailand already in preparation. And so it's inspiring and motivating to know that what we do matters and students like it. So I hope to see many of you again in Atlanta and then hopefully in Thailand. So thank you so much. Those of you ambassadors here, you know who you are, who made it a success despite all of the many different challenges and some of the circumstances that were stacked against us.
Okay, thank you, Vas. For the students who are a little bit lost on what is Symposium and all these kind of things, Symposium, it's an event that we have on ground for the best students of the semester. So if you are among the best students for this semester, you will be invited for next year Symposium, okay? So it's going to be in Thailand, okay? So make sure to give your all so you can be invited for this symposium. Okay, so I think we can start the session, right? Today we will have the Q&A session. We do have an agenda, or should I just do my agenda, Leon? I'm sorry.
No, it's all in your hands.
Okay, it's my agenda then. Okay, so thank you. So basically, I will just go through the exams, training materials once more, so you can just be guided by me. And next year, I will open the session for questions. Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to ask by the end of the session. So let me share my screen so we can start. Where is it? Okay, I found it. Okay. Can you guys see my screen? No?
Yes, we can.
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
have.
Okay. So basically, you guys were supposed to have received this email with this subject here, week 1, training materials, and test 1, 4, and then your name. Here it's mine, right? So if you didn't receive it, please let me know, okay? So basically, just make sure to check your name, check if it's correct, your email, country, and age group as well, okay? Make sure that all this 4 information is correct, okay? Otherwise, send me a message. I will need to change for you as well, okay? So just a brief information regarding these semesters, information of the students. So for academy, we have a total of, hello? Oh, can you, wait a sec, let me make you guys a co-host so you can help me with this. Okay, where is Leon? Where is Leva here? Okay. 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 For now, just try to mute yourself. I will open the session for you guys to talk or ask any questions by the end, okay? Feel free to type in the chat as well if you want to, so we can get the questions by the end of the session. So let me share the screen again here. Okay. So for this semester, we have a total of 450 students from 3 countries. I think it's over 3 countries right now. Not three, 30 countries. So a very diverse group. And also additionally, as Vas mentioned earlier, we have over 6,000 university students participating this semester, okay? If you missed the excursion orientation last Saturday, you can watch, just click the link here. And here you'll find the next steps for, actually, it's happening this week, right? So the first 4 weeks of Excursion Academy, we have the theory training. Each week, you will review a set of training materials and take a test. To pass the test, you have to answer at least 80% of the questions correctly and submit the test on time, okay? So keep that in mind. For the week 1 training materials, you can just click the link here. Can you please unmute yourself? Thank you. So yeah, so whenever you click, also there is the password for the web page, right? So you can just go it and put in the password. I already did, so it's going to show this page here. You can watch the TED Talk that Dr. Vaz made regarding Xculture, and also you can check all the training materials. So you can, for the week 1, this week, August 21st to August 27th, you can just click here. It will open the YouTube's video. You can watch and also watch all the others. Okay. After you reading and watching the videos, you can go back to the email and you will see your week 1 theory test. So you can just click it. It will open a different page. And here you can start your exam 1. Okay. So click here. Also, make sure that your information is correct on the first page. Okay. So you can just read it, start the test, and here when was execution launched. So you can find information on your training materials, okay? So you don't need to do it everything at once. Just take your time and make sure to submit by tomorrow, Sunday, okay? So if you want, you can just click here. Oh, here, I'm tired, so I won't do it anymore. So you can just close it and open it again, okay? And you can do it and continue doing what you have done, okay? So as you can see, it was a right click, so it's continuing what I have done before. So in the end, whenever you feel ready to, whenever you answer all the questions, you can submit the questionnaire, okay? Is there any question? Oh, good. The official exams result will be shared next Tuesday with the training materials and exam 2, okay? Okay, is there any questions? I think I went through the all big information that you need. Oh, I didn't actually. Let me get here what I need to. Let me share my screen again. Where is it? Okay, here. If you want, you can already start reading the next week training materials I opened for you, so you can take a look. Week 2, week 3, and week 4. Feel free to read and go through all the videos, okay? But we will need to wait for the exams. We will only share the exam 1 per week, okay? Also, you can find the dates for the practical phase, post-reflection phase, and also for the webinars. If you click here, it will open this page. You can watch the welcome event and also the link to future events that we will have during this semester. Okay, everything will be posted here, so you can check. And here is also the link, okay? And if you scroll down, you'll find some challenge that we had last year, so you can maybe just check and try to understand what we will happen during the practical phase. You don't need to, but I recommend so you can be aware of what's going to happen, okay? But for now, I really ask you to focus on week 1 training materials and exams, okay? Okay, so yeah, I will now open the session for Q&A. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to raise your hand. No, not raise your hand. We don't have this option, but feel free to open your mic and ask, or just type in the chat.
You can actually raise your hand if you want to. We do have the option.
Oh, really?
So-
So yeah, you can raise your hand then. Is recording the introductory video optional, or I have to do it? Yes, you need to do it. Everyone needs to record a video and submit the file. Okay. When are we getting our groups? You will only have a group after the theoretical phase, so you need to pass all the exams so you can enter the practical phase. So make sure to read carefully all the training materials and submit the exams on time. Okay. Yeah, it seems like you didn't read the training materials, right? So otherwise you would know when you you would get the hero groups. But you have time, no worries. You still have 2 weeks to read the training materials and submit the exam. We only need to pay the fees if we take part in the practical phase, right? Yes. Also, we need to attend the lecture. Yes, you don't need to attend, but you need to watch the recording. But we highly recommend you to attend because it's when you get to meet everyone, right? And also ask your question right away, so you can get your concerns and problems solved right on time. And regarding the fees payment, yes, we only charge the fee for the practical phase. Okay. The students who will be invited to the symposium, will they pay for the whole trip or will it be on the excursion? Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot provide any scholarship for the symposium. So it's going to, usually it's the student or some sponsor of the student. So usually it's their university, school, or employer that they have that sponsors them. Okay, how to send the recommendation letter for the stipends. Okay, the recommendation letter, as it was mentioned on the email, we will only ask for them during the theoretical phase, by the 3rd week of the theoretical phase. So for now, just have them ready right away. So whenever we ask, you can submit the documents on time. Okay, so you still have 3 weeks to have everything in your hands. If anyone missed the deadline for the theoretical test of one of the 4 weeks, he should be no, you guys will have one last chance to get to submit the exams, but I mean, you guys have 1 week to submit the exam. So if you miss the deadline, I mean, it means that you were not prepared to Xculture. So yeah, I highly recommend you to submit on time and make sure that you don't miss the deadline, because you have 1 week to program yourself to schedule all the things that you have to do. Okay. What about the offer for the development counters of the 3 people? What do you mean? I'm Ibrahim, I didn't understand your question. Can you please rephrase it? What are the standards to choose the best to attend the symposium? Usually it's based on the student who had a very good performance throughout the whole semester. So theoretical phase, peer evaluations during the practical phase, no, grades during the theoretical phase, peer evaluation during the practical phase, and also the report results, and commitment and attendance of the whole semester events. Okay. Will I receive a certificate if I can run the practical phase? Unfortunately not. Only students who complete all the 3 sessions, the 3 part of the X-Culture Academy, it's theoretical phase, practical phase, and post-reflection phase. So you need to complete all 3 phases to receive their certificates and recommendation letters. Okay. Oh, and one thing that I think that I forgot to mention, by the end of the semester, we will select one student of academy, the best one who had the best performance throughout the semester, and we will give you a seat for the coaching program. So the best student will get the opportunity to participate in the coaching program of X-Culture for free. Okay. And what we count whenever we choose the best student. So again, theoretical phase scores, practical phase scores, post-reflection scores, and also attendance of all our events during the semester. Okay. Yes, is there any other question? Ibrahim, can you please rephrase or just open your mic? Any questions? Did I miss something? Eva, Lisa, or Eva? No?
I don't think you missed something, and you replied to the most common questions, I think. So that's great.
Okay. Okay, do you guys have any questions, problems, concerns? No?
Rafael, maybe you could clear, I know you did sort of answer it, but on Telegram, like people were thinking of creating their own groups. Maybe you just want to clarify that again.
Okay, so basically, do you mean the international groups, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, basically, you guys don't have groups right now. You don't have teams, okay? So you don't need to worry about that. International teams is only, sorry, is only for the practical phase. So first of all, you need to pass all 4 exams and go through all training materials, and then you will be placed into international teams by the practical phase. Okay.
And just to clarify, you don't create your own teams. X-Culture itself creates the teams, and you'll be assigned to them. So don't go asking people to join your team, basically.
Yeah. Thank you. Can you clarify the matter of the cost of the program after the stipend? Yes, we do offer stipend for students from underdevelopment country. So instead of paying $256, you will only need to pay $56, but you will need to follow all the steps that we send on your email and also submit the 3 documents that we requested. Okay, again, just have them ready. You will need to submit them by the 3rd week of the theoretical phase. Okay. He mean the groups of 30 people that will only pay huh? Oh, no, it's not that you guys are going to pay only $6. Okay, it's we do have an option for you if you join X-Culture as a teacher, or so you can have a whole group with 30 people. Okay, so in that way, the group fee is instead of 175, it goes down to 75 per group. okay? But usually you need to be a teacher to apply for the 3 people group, okay? Does it make sense? Did I answer the question? So the idea here is that if you have a teacher that would like to participate, just tell them. Tell them to apply and join us as a whole class. Okay. What happens if I won't be able to pay the fees? Unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in the practical phase, but you can stay with us for the theoretical phase. You will learn a lot. I know that you will. So it's fine. Okay. But in the end, unfortunately, you won't receive the certificates and recommendation letters. But as I said, I highly recommend you to talk to other students, to your teacher, to your school director or parents, anyone that may be able to sponsor you as a whole class or group, so you can apply for a less amount of money. Okay.
Also, I'm not sure about what I'm saying, but this could be an option. Some schools sometimes offer some stipends. So if you already get the stipend and you need some extra financial help, I think you can ask to your school, like they will somehow sponsorize you and maybe pay half of it. Yeah, that's what just.
Yeah, that's also a good idea. Could you please clarify what does each participant has to pay? Okay, what? I'm not sure if I understood the question because I just have said, right? Yeah, for the individual participant fee is $256. If you come from an undeveloped country, it's 56 if you follow all the steps that we provide on your email and also submit a couple of documents. Okay. Is it clear now? One thing, okay. One thing that that's a must for you guys, okay? Make sure to read the emails and also the documents that we sent you. It's very important information for you, so you can understand everything on what everything is going on and what you're going to do for the next time. So yes, please make sure to carefully read and pay attention to everything that we say or it's written. Okay. Okay. Can I get in touch with a teacher and make him apply for us? Yes. Yes. I mean, we would prefer to have classes instead of individual students. So if you can come up and talk to a teacher and he can apply, it would be immensely better for us because we would like to have as many students as we can. So the more the better for us. Okay. 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 Is there any other questions? Can I apply for a stipend without recommendation letter of my school principal? Because is there any director, counselor, or coordinator? You can ask them. That's not a big deal. Okay, so instead of asking your principal, you can ask the coordinator of your course, a counselor, or yeah, someone that has a bit higher hierarchy than the professor, the teacher. Okay. Is there any link which I can send it to the counselor teacher to upload the recommendation letter on it? Is there any link which can I send it to the counselor teacher to upload the recommendation letter on it?
I think he is asking if there is a link where the teacher should send the recommendation letter.
No. You need to request and you keep it to yourself. And then whenever we send you the link to submit, you submit their letters. Okay, so for now, just keep for yourself. Does it make sense? May I ask what happens when you fail a test more than twice after being given a chance to retake it from the first time? Yeah, if you fail more than twice, unfortunately, you won't be able to participate in the practical phase, okay? I mean, it's a test. I know that some people will get anxious about it, but it's not a difficult test, okay? Basically, if you read and watch all the training materials that we provided, and if you can understand English, you will be fine, okay? We just want you to learn all the things that you need to do during the semester, so you will be able to communicate well within your team. Otherwise, if you don't pass these 4 exams, it means right now you are not capable to perform during the practical phase. Okay, so that's why we cannot have students who fail more than twice. I mean, if you fail this semester, it's sad, right? But you can apply next semester or the other. So we are open for you whenever you are ready to. Okay. Okay. Is there any other question? No? All good? Actually, in the application stage, I chose to apply without stipend, but for now I really need a stipend. So am I still eligible to apply for a stipend? Yes. Yes. Can you please send a message to Academy? Wait a second. Academy mail, so I can send you the steps that you need to take, and then which documents you need to go search for. Okay, you are welcome. Is there any other question? Oh, I see one familiar name here in Academy, right? Kimberly, you are Chris' sister, right?
Yes, I am.
Good to have you. Thank you for joining. Is there any other question? No? Everything clear? Last time, guys, otherwise I will close the session, okay? Any other question?
Before ending, you can maybe explain what we will do next week.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, perfect.
Yes question or no question? Yes, no question. Does it make sense what I just said or not? No. Do you have questions, Ahmed, or you don't? How to read the recorder as there was a problem to attend time? Hey, you are late to the session, aren't you? I just showed. Wait, I can show again. Wait a second. Okay, not only I will send an email with the recording, but also you can go down the website with the training materials, right, that we shared with you. So you can just scroll down and you will find this link here, webinars recording, okay? And then you can find here the links. Also, if you want, you can just enter our YouTube, right? Let me get the page here first. Sculpture education. Let me share this. And you can find all the recordings there. Okay, there is a playlist with the recordings of this semester, so you can watch it. When will the results of exam 1 be released? Hey guys, there is another one that is late or didn't read the mail, right? So one another recommendation, please pay attention and read your emails because it's written I'm sorry. It's written on your email week 1 with training materials and exams. Okay. You will find the deadlines to submit and also when the results will be shared. I won't tell you right away because I want you to get the mail and read it. Okay. We are a group of 30 people. How can we pay the cost and can we pay it in any currency other than dollars? As I said, for a 3 people group applications, it's supposed to be a teacher, so we should have one responsible for that group. So one person will pay for the whole group. Okay. And how can we pay the coin? Yes, actually, you can pay in your currency. Whenever we ask for payments, I think it's on PayPal or credit card, the bank will not transform. What's the word? I forgot. Will change. Yes,
Switch.
convert. Yes, that's the word. The platform will convert to dollars, so it's fine. Okay. Is there any other question? No. If you guys ask any question that I have already answered, I will just tell you guys to read. But no pressure. You can answer. You can ask the questions, but I will guide you where you can find it.
And also just to note, this won't be our only Q&A session. Next week and for the following weeks, we'll have a Q&A session every week on a Friday. So you can also save up your questions for then and we'll answer them the best we can. But also make sure to read your materials beforehand so we can save time and focus on improving and going beyond basically instead of being stuck on the same questions again and again.
Yeah, that's a nicer way to see it. Thank you, Leon. Okay, but I think that's it, guys. So I think I answered all the questions, right? So as Leon said, we'll have another Q&A session next Friday. And also on next Saturday, we will have, what we will have? I forgot, sorry.
It's to be determined. It's going to be a surprise. We're figuring it out. It'll most probably be a cooking class though. So make sure you are prepared to solve it.
So
it is the word? Yes.
probably a culture event then. Okay, so yes, guys, what's the minimum score to pass the exam? Someone is late or didn't read the emails. Oh, thank you, Mina and Ibrahim. They are paying attention. So, Rida, you need to learn from them. Also, oh, Eva is also paying attention. Congrats, Eva. You must be. Okay, guys. So yes, okay, that's it, guys. Thank you for joining today, and see you guys on Friday for Q&A or on Saturday for the culture event. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.